Hello and welcome back to Six Ashes. We have a lot of work to do since the last time you joined us. We have swapped maps. We have gone with the Maze Plus extension add-on version of the map, so we've had to work all the way through to get it all back to where we was. I don't think we're going to get a lot of hay off this grass. Looking at this, it seems as if Maze Plus extension has killed the grass. Well, we've got short of what we've ted, but we will ted what we've got and see if we can get it turned into hay and baled up. Definitely very tricky the way this field's worked out, but we will see how things go. We shall lift up there, get ourselves backed into this gateway again, and away we go. Yeah, it really has depleted this grass in a minute, but hopefully it will make some bales. We will get a second cut off it. All the fields were re-drilled after restarting, so yeah, we are back to where we was, apart from we're probably 2 days prior to the last episode, but that's just something that just happened because we run out of time to get it sorted. But with having the extension version, the farming agency version, that's the word I was looking for. Being on the farming agency version of the map now, and we need to get this end ted and then head back down to the other end. It needs tedding 3 times. This is the second time we've ted it. It should soon turn to hay and we can feed it to the sheep. We have got some sheep on the farm now, although this doesn't seem to be fluffing up as good as we hope, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. You can see in the distance there our sheep busy munching away in their paddock. The middle field with the, we do need to get some gates put up beyond, or this side of the sheep pen, not beyond, to get them to stay in their field. We'll have a walk across and have a look at the sheep shortly, as this is the Art of Survival series. Getting the animals was pretty much what we need to do to go forward. We did rebuy the fishery, and we are getting a bit of money from the fishery. We are back to where we was on money and everything. Down here, get this last breed done, get into the next field. But before we do that, we will run across, it's only just across the road, we can jump over the edge and go and have a look at the sheep. We're going to have to put a piece of fence in there from the wall to the garage, or a wall across. We're going to also need to put a bit of wall in there and a gate and a bit of wall across to the shed and across that piece. Here are the sheep that we've got thus far, and they are eating on the grass. There should be 10 of them in here, and we also need to get a gate on this gateway. We did put some gravel through as a track, and we need to get that piece. Now, I'm not sure what to do with this piece here. Definitely needs sorting out. There is some work happened in the farmyard as well, whereas that they took the shed down that was over here and they put this one up at the minute. We've got fertiliser there, we've got the oat, wheat and barley seed left there that was left over. We've got this nice shed. We cleaned all the grating out so we can tip our grain in there once more. We've also got this shed, although it's got a hole in the roof, the trailer just backed under there out of the way. This shed was all cleaned out and gravelled as you saw last time. We've got another of the easy sheds across this side, and also a workshop was built in. We also need to get a gate up on this top here near the road. As you can see, the crops are growing nicely, although they do need a bit of fertiliser and some herbicide putting on them. But for now we need to, oh, we've got the fuel bowser, it's parked up here in the yard. We should shut that gate. And already got a bit of wool, 89.98 litres of wool. Although putting the animal pen in, it did make this a little bit illy, but yeah, that is what it is. It's fine. I'm not that good with these placeables, got making holes or going higher. But for now we've got grass to ted, and we shall head around this section of the field now. There are, the fishing pits are taking off since we came here. We've had one or two people come to do a bit of fishing, which is great. As you can see, we've got the van, the guy in the van there. He fishes pretty regular in here with us. Seems to be coming to be one of our best customers. And we've also got a couple of people come with their camper vans and another driver with a car in one of the tents. So yeah, everything's going pretty well for us at the moment. yeah, this is drying the hay out nicely. We have bought ourselves a small rake and we purchased ourselves a baler, and we've also had a letter regarding our vegetables, what we can grow. So yeah, somebody wants us to grow potatoes, carrots and onions for them to send into their chain of shops, which the way that's going to work is we grow the veg and they will pay us for the crops. We did get an advance to set ourselves up, and he understands that because we haven't got any crops growing at the moment, any carrots or onions or anything, that we can start off with producing them for him next year. All of our oats are going to his outlet, all of our barley and our wheat, because he is going to be selling to, he's going to be using the barley as malting barley to make whiskey and stuff like that, and the beer also is going to be making beer out of the barley. And a lot of this isn't actually raking very well, but it will rake up as it goes along. And so we've got one more tedding to do after this, which we shall probably do off camera. There's our old boy with the van. He spends a lot of time here. He enjoys fishing, and we offered him a deal whereas his old boy's retired, he has a van to keep his fishing tackle in, but the deal we've got with him is he comes fishing every day. Whether he wants to fish or not, he comes every day, and we are going to purchase that house for him to stay in rent free unless he buys it, and then the old boy will run the fishery. At the moment he's got a phone in what is the office shed over here, and people phone him. As you can see, we've got 2 tents there which both have someone staying in them. There's 2 people come with their camper vans. We put some gravel down for them to park camper vans on. We may put a bit more gravel, another plot here we can put some gravel down, probably another plot there. We'll probably get another 2 camper vans in here. Don't want to put one on there, probably another one on here. So another couple of camper vans we can make room for, or a couple more tents. So yeah, that is bringing in bit of money each and every day. We shall make our way around and into the I think we'll put the drone up again so you can see it working. It did work better the first time over, so I'd imagine after giving it another night to settle a little, it will make sure that we don't go into the water. Tractors and water, especially water that deep, what fish are swimming around in, don't mix too well. We will off camera, we will rake it up into trails and then spread it out again to hopefully turn it into hay. This seems to be mixing better than the other end of the field did, which is great news. Also, the people who fish and come on holiday, they've got the pub here they can go to at night, which gives them something to do when they're not fishing. Although some people fish all night and sleep in the daytime. This isn't seeming to mix as well as it should at the minute, but it is still drying nicely, so hopefully one more tedding after this should suffice. We will head down this tree line side. And bit of a squiggly line around this side. Probably fishermen trampling through the field to the pub and round to their chosen pegs to fish from. It's flattening our grass down a little, but it's fine. It will all be fine. Some of it, as you see, isn't flicking up as it should, but get the rake over here and get it raked into a pile. That will sort it nicely. We have, I think, got 2 days decent weather. We've got today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday are going to be dry, so we should be able to get all this ted and raked up and baled and carted away before that rain comes. Not raking too well, some of this, but the majority of it is raking over nicely, tedding over nicely rather than not raking. Hopefully when you join us tomorrow we should be able to do something different. If this isn't ready for failing, we will most likely get our trailer over to the store and buy some more fertiliser. Also got to buy some herbicide. It's going to take some turning into A, I think. Yeah, at least with switching maps mid-series, it is giving us the chance to try out a different version of the map. If you want this map, if you're on PC, you can find it on the fsukmodding.com, whatever it is, website. Same places you can get Home Farm from, Home Wold Farm. So it is just been released on there, so it won't be coming to console. I don't even think consoles can run the scripts in the farming agency. Correct me if I'm wrong, not 100% sure on that, but I think that is the case. Hopefully get this cut and one more, then it should give us enough hay to feed the sheep over winter. They've got an outdoor pasture, so I'm not even sure whether we will now turn that off, lift it up, and we are going to leave it in this corner of the field for now. We can come back. Having people here fishing, I can't see where anybody will be able to get in and pinch stuff. I will now head over to the shop and pick up our rake. Whilst I do so, that is where we're going to leave you for today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed watching us tedding our grass and looking around the work that's happened over at the farm and the new sheep pen. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of what we do here, please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing, until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Goodbye for now.